Got to win today.
One of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team looking for their first win, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Buffaloes will kick this team to get us going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running back with the football. And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise. Now it's second down here.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And they've got him.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
This opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Missouri.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Missouri 7, Colorado 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they hand it off to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, that one's picked off.
Fucking icon. I hit R1, then I hit X. Why they throw the X?
Near midfield.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's Manning. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Missouri, 14. Colorado, 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
This one away.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Pearson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Moving right through the contact.
Avery!
There was no stopping him.
Chris, I kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback can run the football, but I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Missouri 14, Colorado 7.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here's the second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Buffaloes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the Buffaloes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Breaks loose at the 40. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Well, they trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
A screen to the wide receiver. Oh, and nothing. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buffs. He will score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Dude, what is you on, bro?
Running back's got it. Got space, looking to score. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. First and goal for the offense. Punch it in.
What's wrong with this nigga?
They'll try to run this one in.
Let's go, nigga!
Touchdown, Colorado.
You done fucked up now. You done fucked up now. Yes, Lord. Mm-hmm. You fucked up now, and I get that ball. I got my rhythm. It was over. I got my fucking rhythm. It's over with. I'm locked in, nigga. You don't want no more?
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline. It's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, this is your chief.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example of getting the ball to the running back.
This shit cheap. This nigga. I should put nigga man to man with that nigga. He gonna kick it to him again. He might take it back again. Better stop kicking it to him. I got my fucking groove. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Think we're gonna prevent. And I'm kicking it to him. And I'm kicking it to him. Yeah. Yeah, we got a kickoff team now. We ain't giving up shit on kickoff. Go Dollar. Can't let that boy go. He been trying to do that shit again. That shit ain't gonna work this time. That shit ain't gonna work this time, nephew. That was a one-time thing, bro.
Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's an option look.
That's not a fumble. What? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. That's not a fumble. Thank you.
That's a solid return for the interception.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. Offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception, and a tie game, the offense now has the ball.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. There's a design quarterback keeper. They stopped him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal going to come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Right
Yeah.
in the middle. They reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position.
We got a kickoff 10. We get the ball back at half, guy.
Time runs out.
That's going to close the half.
Minutes going to round up the first half here. It's kicking down.
Huh?
Halftime update.
Mm-hmm.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll give it to the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up. He hands it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. To throw, it's Johnson. Throws it to the right. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
They're going to run the option. Breaking tackles. He's free around the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Powering through. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A completion sets up a second down play. And there's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Pitch to the back. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Missouri. They'll take the lead in the second half.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Always looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Missouri, 35. Colorado, 31.
Got it.
Big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No huddle here for the offense. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Buffs. They jump in front here in the 4th. An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. caught on the outside. It's Johnson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. There's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back grabs it on the screen and heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? And they're trying to punch it in here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. This to deadlock the game here in the final minute. He missed it. Field goal, no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Yeah!
Touchdown.
Nigga! I'm him! Nigga! I'm him, nigga!
Add the lead now with the PAT. Destroyed up and good.
Knock the nigga off, bro. Knock the nigga off, bro. Knock the nigga off, bro.
Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Oh, and he fumbled it. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.